Good evening and welcome to your Fun Look at Sports on this Thursday. It's going to be a long weekend. It's going to be a long weekend for our Carifta teams over there in Trinidad and Tobago. First, we check in with Shane Stubbs and our swimmers.
This 2025 Carifta update from Trinidad and Tobago was brought to you by KFC Nassau, J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, Comfort Suites Paradise Island, Original Patties, Water and Sewerage, and the Dalbinas Agency.
The vibes were at an all-time high as Team Bahamas geared up to head to Trinidad and Tobago for the 38th Carifta Swim Championships. The defending champions are gunning for their 7th straight title and have high expectations to do just that. According to team captain Eddie Gibson, he says the team is eager to cement that they are the top dogs in the pool, and there's no intentions of relinquishing that crown just yet.
My expectations are that hopefully the team will allow themselves to know, like in their head, that they can do this and to know that we're only focused on one race at a time and to also put their best foot forward.
Isabella Cucurulo knows there's a target on their backs, but she's confident the team's synergy will carry them through.
There's a lot of pressure on us that we have to get our 7-peat, but it's going to be a good meet, a fun meet, and I know we can do it and we're going to get our 7-peat.
Now the energy was electric aboard the UP 951 charter into the host country. Even more so upon landing. With a ton of excitement surrounding the competition, Coach Trevano McPhee laid out the game plan come Saturday.
The energy is, where it's supposed to be. We still got a few days before our competition. Still trying to keep them a little bit, relaxed, focused. Hopefully we can come away with a lead the first day. Whether it's small or big, we want to come out on top and then hold that, maintain that into the second day, third day, and then the fourth day, full drawdown.
The team has one more practice remaining before it's showtime. The competition takes place at the National Aquatic Center in Couva, Trinidad and Tobago, April 19th to the 22nd. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Shane Stubbs.
Not far away is Amajal Knowles with our track and field team.
Good evening, Fisher, and good evening, Bahamas. After roughly 2.5-hour chartered Bahamas air flight, the Bahamas Carifta track and field team arriving safely in Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. The athletes, along with coaches and administrators, touching down at just around 11:45 a.m. Delegation including several representatives from the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, B3A's President Trimico Archer, as well as NACAC President Mike Sands. Now the team was bussed to their hotel, and they're expected to rest for the remainder of the day for their first practice session of the meet. Takes place on Friday morning at 10 o'clock. Now, also on Friday is expected to be the official opening ceremony for this year's games that will see both the swimming and track and field teams be in attendance. Now, as far as the action is concerned, things are expected to begin on Saturday morning with several heats, as well as the straight finals for several field events. That will be the Bahamas' first opportunity to grab some gold. Stay locked into ZNS Radio and Television Networks to continue to keep you updated on all the action here in Trinidad and Tobago for the 2025 Carifta Games. For my cameraman Ashley Taylor, I'm Amajal Knowles, ZNS Total Sports.
ZNS Total Sports have you definitely covered this weekend over in Cat Island. That's where we find Eugene Stewart and the Cat Island Fish-Off Tournament.
Well, the 7th annual Cat Island Down Home Fish-Off Tournament getting underway in Smiths Bay, Cat Island. Organizers hosting their opening ceremony and captains meeting last night. Founder Nathaniel Gilbert on his expectations for this year's competition.
The fishermen are ready. They are hot and ready. As you could see in the back of me, they all are excited and ready to go. The main reason for the tournament is the local fishermen. I really wanted them to get more exposure. I'd like to see them doing more in the fishing industry. So this is the reason I put this on, so they could find means of getting a little more funds, so that they could, expand themselves.
From the capital with 7 years of experience under his belt, fisherman Don Davis shares his thoughts on conquering the high seas.
I come from Nassau, even though my roots here in Cat Island, but I come home to fish with them. So they always looking forward to me coming in to beat me up, they say.
The morning session starting at 8:23 a.m. with the 5-boat squad eager for their catch, as they will return later this evening. Now, as these fishermen return with their catch of the day, we'll have the tallies and scores after the evening session. Reporting from Smith's Bay, Cat Island, for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Eugene Stewart.
And if you're staying in the capital this weekend, the place to be is the Blue Hills Playing Fields. The Reload Baseball and Softball Tournament getting underway will wrap up on Sunday.
We have teams coming from Legacy in Grand Bahama, Sonia those. They're bringing 4 teams to compete in the tournament. Dono out of Grand Bahama League, they're also competing. We also have Mario Ford from the Mario Ford League and Community League, also from Nassau. And in the coach pitch division, we actually have Batters Box, Blue Marlins. They're also coming to compete. So this is our 4th invitational. We also have now solidified partnership with Pro Youth Foundation out of the U.S. It's a huge organization. Their goal is to help minority kids through scholarships, through scouting. We also have Michael Beatty. He's a former pro baller with he has a softball and baseball motor brand. So they're partnering with us to give these kids maximum exposure. This whole weekend we have games starting from Friday, April, the Good Friday weekend, and we want to finish the games in the stadium. We're going to have our championships, 14U, 12U, over in the National Stadium. So it should be a good weekend. We encourage everyone to come out and support the kids, support the Family Islands, and help us to have a successful tournament. The games will be played here at the Blue Hills Sporting Complex. We're playing the 4 games, all the divisions we playing here on the quad at Blue Hills Playing Complex. And then the only championships that we'll be playing in the stadium is the 14U and 12U in Andre Rogers, in the National Stadium, baseball stadium.
As you can see, it's gonna be a busy week of sports ahead, so stay tuned to the ZNS Television Network for all of the coverage. Thanks for watching and enjoy your Easter holiday weekend.